your hands. It's an interactive workshop. Got quiet really quick, didn't it? You guys are ready. Bam. Bam, on time. Is it? Nah. I won't hold you to that. This might have been a no-no to leave that up there, right? Oh, good thinking. Question, am I allowed to use that bowl?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't see why not. Sure.
Are you authorized to give me permission to use that bowl?
Not really, but
Cool.
I am. But I'm going to give you a authorization anyway.
Dang, I like the way you work, and you are. Oh, beautiful.
Hi.
Hi.
Just made it.
Yay. So glad.
Would you like down here, up there?
Oh, did you hear me?
No.
Oh. I was asking if I had permission to use that bowl.
That's all.
Oh. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Yes.
Okay. Why don't we put it over? Does that work?
Will it fit on this step?
No, it might.
Of course it does. Bam. And I'm going to use this if that's okay. I know how, so it's okay. What's that? You were thinking this? There's only one.
There is only one.
Okay, so it's 1 o'clock and I want to honor your time and have us get out of here at a reasonable time. Our intention is to go not past 3, but consider the possibility that we might end well before that. Just saying. Not that I'll skimp on you, that won't happen. All right, so I know some of you are just finishing your wonderful snack, so even if you're chewing or whatever is going on, let's just start this the way we start everything. So I invite you to join with me in consciousness, recognizing the presence, the power, the authority that is right here, right now, making itself known. Through that perfect act upon itself of knowing itself and revealing itself, Spirit, in all of its magnificence. I recognize it, I claim it, and I know it. And knowing that everything comes from that one, I know that indeed each and every one of us are a part of that one. That this time together is unfolding in the perfect pattern that God is. That this workshop today is the awakening, the experience of Spirit knowing itself, love knowing itself. And therefore it is the experience of us knowing ourselves in a greater way. And so I absolutely give great thanks for the willingness and the joyful participation and the insights that each one of us is receiving and is giving. So with my heart filled with gratitude and appreciation for the consciousness, the presence, and the activity of love, I let go and I let God do its divine work. Please know this with me, and so it is. Okay, welcome everyone. I'm super excited about this workshop. I had a blast putting it together, and we're going to start by looking around. Just look around the room. Look around the room at these people, these beloveds. Some you know, maybe many you know. Notice who you're with. So we're going to do that in a bigger way in just a minute. But I want to give you some instruction first. So I want you to think about who you're meeting in this next little activity. We're going to say hello to each other in maybe a different way than what you're used to. We're going to welcome each other and greet each other. So rather than going around the room and spending time doing that individually. Before you get going, let me finish. I'll ask you to get up. And I'll ask you to move around in the way that works for you. The way that works for you. To say hello to as many people in the room as you can. And what I mean by that, and what I want you to think about that, is I want you to say hello to someone like you've never met them before. So I could say hello to Mari with the idea of what I already know about her, but I don't want to do that. I want Mari to say hello to me, and for me to know who Mari is in this new, fresh moment. So I'm allowing her to say hello to me. And same thing, I'm saying hello to her. I'm greeting her without any preconceived idea. Okay? Guys kind of getting the idea? Now, sometimes I might want to think of myself as reserved. Not often. Or shy. But I'm going to think about who I want to be in this moment. Who do I want you to meet? All right? And I want you to think about that. Who do you want these people to meet? Making sense? I'm checking in. Okay? So there's 3 rules to how we're going to do this. The first one is meet as many people as you possibly can. Make an attempt to meet everyone, if we can. Be appropriate with your greeting. Probably didn't need to say that one, but just going to throw it in there. Be appropriate. And this one might be harder for you. Do it without talking.
No. Can we touch?
Oh, the question is, can we touch? Go back to the second rule, be appropriate.
Shaking hands.
That's appropriate, right?
Yeah.
We hug here.
Would you demonstrate? We might say hello like this. One more demonstration. Okay, you guys willing to play? All right, so we have about 7 minutes. 7 minutes. It's not a whole lot of time. So you might not get everyone, but say hello to each other without talking.
He's on the run.
Just facing that. Okay, one more minute. Okay. Okay, start making your way up to the very front of the room. If you can take a seat somewhat close to the front, just for a couple minutes, please. Okay. I'm making my way up there too. Well, hello. How was that?
Awesome.
Yeah, different. Glad to hear it.
Connecting, calming.
Heartfelt.
Revealing.
Yeah.
Emotional. Real.
Did you meet someone new? Yeah. Did you discover something about how you greet people yourself? Anyone? Mm-hmm.
For me, it just depended on who I was with. I
Right.
didn't do the same greeting all the time.
Right.
It was kind of fun. And sometimes it was very playful.
Yeah. Because we greet people from in here, right? And so it's spontaneous, it's natural, it's with the person, with the energy of that person, rather than the same old, same old. Yeah, awesome. Thanks for playing. Thanks for being part of it. I really appreciate it. So, the workshop title is The Synergy of Relationships. And I might be messing with the word just a little bit, but I'll explain how I'm using the word, and we'll go with that for today, okay? And what I mean by that is in many of our relationships, we have an energy. Well, all of our relationships, we have an energy. And sometimes the energy is based on what we already know or what we think we already know about someone. Oftentimes, once we've met someone, we make a decision and then there we go. We're interacting with them in that way. And I want to suggest a new lens of looking at each other and being with each other. Okay? The new lens is that instead of me telling you who you are, I invite you to tell me who you are. Now, it seems like obvious, right? But here's where this comes from. This comes from years of watching families and watching people come in and out of each other's lives. And I noticed it most with our kids and other people's kids. You know, kids change all the time. We see it in them all the time. Our kids go away to a camp and they come back transformed. But in their transformation, if we're still greeting them in the same way they've always been, they don't have an experience, they don't have a place to experience the newness of who they are. Make sense? Yeah. Our kids go away to college. They come back. They are not the same person, guaranteed. But it's really hard for the parent who's been at home and really wants their baby to come back to see them in a new and different way. Can you guys relate? I offer, it might not be that different with us younger, older, different generation people. That we might have a tendency to greet each other, to be with each other in the way that we've always known each other. And do you know, I am not the same person that I was 10 years ago. And I really don't want to be treated that way. Quite honestly, I'm better now. But I'm different. Actually, I'm not the same person I was yesterday when I arrived here, and I'm certainly not the same person I was this morning when I arrived here. But in order for me to keep knowing my newness, and that's what this is about, in order for me to keep knowing my newness, I invite you to know me in that newness, in that transformed thought. So did anybody have an aha between last week and this week in any area of your life? Just an aha. An inspiration. Anybody? You don't have to tell me what it is. I just want to know if anybody can relate to that idea.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I don't want to know what it is. Just checking in. Oh, yeah.
I wish it was that.
Well, sometimes we have these great moments in life, and we really want to experience it and develop it, right? And like, for instance, a lot of people know something about me that used to be true, and it's a really silly thing, but because it's something that everybody knows about me, they all remember it, and in their kindness try to hold me to it.
Yeah.
In their kindness, try to hold me to it. So I'm offering that we all put on a new lens of allowing the other person to tell us who they are. Okay? Just for a little while. I'm really committed to not leaving anything out. Oh, good, I didn't. So the next thing that we're going to do, Jack, do you think we have enough?
Yeah.
And we can use this over here too? Okay, excellent. So what you're going to do is we have some chairs set up dyad style in the back and over here on the side, and you can sit anywhere you want, bring your chair with you, anywhere you want, so that you're facing another person. So, ready?
No, they don't have to bring their chair with them.
No, not everyone does. So, ready, set, in less than a minute, find your chair. Bam. So you actually, if I can get you, if you two beloveds wouldn't mind, if you wouldn't mind being part of one of these groups.
Oh, it's a group. Oh, I thought.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind being part of one of the groups that are laid out.
Is that a group?
Nope, they're going to move too.
I got you.
Oh, I didn't realize.
If you beloveds, if you wouldn't mind being part of one of the groups that we set up.
Oh.
It doesn't matter where you start, just pick a place.
All right, now I.
Yes, you are perfect right
I
here.
thought it was 2 on 2.
That's perfect. Everybody has somebody across from them. Beautiful. Beautiful. Rick and Margie, is that you, Reverend Margie? Can you scoot down one so that there's not a spot in between you? Thank you. So that you're cozy. Ooh. Hi. Oh, you don't have a partner? Oh, sound man, video man. Wait, I have an idea. Come here. No. You can't.
Oh, we could definitely bring her in.
Be right there.
Yeah. I took a shower.
You're the
just for
queen.
you.
Thank you. You're the queen.
Everybody have some, oh, no. Brenda, actually, Brenda, come over here. Leave that open chair. We had a person over here too that didn't have someone. So you stay there, she's coming to you. Now everyone has somebody across from them. Okay.
Why aren't you guys pairing up?
I'm confused.
Okay, so who, and you guys, you're gonna have a little trouble playing this game. No, I know.
I'm sorry to disturb. We have a gray Saturn that needs to be moved.
Who owns the gray Saturn? Oh, beloved one that owns the gray Saturn, we're sorry. Do you want to hand your keys and somebody will move it for you? Okay. Wendy, you can go on the end. It doesn't matter. Just do the same thing here that we were going to do over there. So
I'm not moving over, I'm staying right here.
I'm going to stay right here. Perfect. Then what we'll do is, Wenda, you go there. And you stay right here.
Okay.
All right. Does everybody have someone across from them? Boy, I got to tell you, the teens were a lot quicker. All right. You guys ready? I'm going to ask you, the people on that side that are facing me, you're the A's. Over here, the people facing me, you're the A's. You're an A. You're an A. Got it? Okay. You guys ready? So, you might be facing someone who you've just met. You might be facing someone that you've known for decades. Or it might be someone somewhere in between there. True? True. All right. Thank you for answering. I love that. So in this experience, you're going to be sharing about yourself. I'll tell you all of the instructions, and then we'll go. You're going to be sharing about yourself, something about you love, something about you that you love. And I invite you, everyone, to agree for right now that this is a sacred conversation, that we honor what is shared. You guys know where I'm going with this? It's confidential. Okay? It's just private. Will be held in sacred confidence. I could put it that way. So, A's, you're facing me. B's, you're facing away. The A's are going to go first. And A's are sharing first, and B's are listening. No response needed in this instance. We'll switch after just a minute. Okay? You guys ready? So I'm going to give you questions. A's will answer with a minute. Then we'll switch, and B's will answer. Okay? Any questions? Question. Oh, I'm going to give you the question. You're going to answer it.
You're going to give us a question and we're going to, okay.
Yeah. Is that good?
Yeah.
Thanks for clarifying. Clarity is good. Question?
Did you say we're going to have a minute to answer?
Yes. You'll have a minute to answer. Any other questions? Okay. A's. Here's your first question. What are you most grateful for? B's, you're listening, and A's, you're sharing.
This might be a little challenging for some people, this next little part, but it's going to work. So for Joan in her chair, we'll just have her stay there.
Okay.
Because they're going to move, they're going to rotate.
Oh, okay.
So if you can just be standing there and guide that,
Okay.
that would be really helpful.
Okay.
And then I think over here, Brenda told me she's not going to move out of her place, so she doesn't have somebody to share with, which is unfortunate.
Okay.
But she will, because somebody will move into that chair.
Okay.
Oops, wrong one. Perfect timing.
And switch, and switch.
And I've been a nanny to one granddaughter.
And you can finish that thought, finish that sentence, finish that idea. Okay, I'm going to ask you to do something now. And I'm knowing with you that this is easy and graceful. Karen, you'll help over there? Yes? Okay, I'll help over here. Jack, you're going to help over here, right? So I'm going to ask you to stand up and move one chair to your right. Think about it, your right. You stay right here, obviously. Okay, so you're going to move one chair to your right.
Absolutely.
Move one chair to your right.
You stay.
You stay.
That's my left.
This is your right, right? So go right there. Stand up and go one to the right.
I thought-
Stand up, just bypass,
Bypass me. I got it.
because she's perfect right where she is.
Thank you.
So you're going to all stand up, go to the right. This is to the right. This is your right. You guys got it? Hold up your right hand and go that way. So were you sitting here? Did you already? Oh, good, you did it.
And then the last person comes
Yes,
around.
and the last person comes around here.
She was sitting here, so she goes around.
Where were you, Rick? You were on this side.
Here.
So she goes down there by Reverend Margie.
She was sitting. No, she goes right here. And did you move from here to there? And you moved from here to here? And where were you, Rick? So you're on the other side. You just stand up and go to your right. Yeah. So Rick, you're right here. Oh, did we do it?
Yeah, we did.
Woo! A plus. Okay, is everybody there? Do you have a new partner? Oh, I'm so excited for you. Congratulations. All right, same thing goes. If you're facing me, you're an A. If you're facing the other direction, you're a B. Here's your next question. You ready? Remember, you're sharing yourself in a fresh new way. Here's your question. What do you want people to know about you? Go. Oh, I know. Think about it a little bit. as you finish up that thought, that idea, that sentence, thank you for sharing who you are. Bees, you're remembering to just listen, right? Okay, switch. Now, Bees, you're sharing. What do you want people to know about you? A's, you're listening. B's, you're sharing. And go. What? I'm Pattie. Yeah. What do you want people to know about you?
I could say something like, I'm a caring person.
Yeah, I think you are. I sense that.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you. And just finish that thought, finish that idea, finish that sentence. And guess what we're going to do? Move one chair to the right. Now you know how to do it. Stand up, move to the right. One chair to the right. Joan stays right there. You just go with the person you were. Yep. You guys are really great sports. That's all right. You're still moving one chair to the right.
We should have had like music for this.
I know. I agree. Somebody could sing a song. This group over here wants music. Okay, Karen, your group is done? You moved? Whoop, whoop. And here? Rick, your group is all moved? Great. Joan, did your group make it around? Excellent. Wow, you guys were really fast that time. It gets easier. You know, it's easy when you know how. True? All right, A's, you're facing me. B's, I see your beautiful back. All right, here's your question. A's are sharing. B's, you're listening to this person like you're just meeting them for the first time. They're sharing with you who they are. All right, here's your question. What is the best part of your life right now? What is the best part of your life right now? I heard that. We could be friends. All right, what's the best part of your life right now?
Into the unknown.
Ooh. Oh. That's pretty courageous.
Overly so, possibly.
Maybe.
It's a little too much. I mean,
It's idealistic, but I like that. I like being idealistic.
yeah.
Better than being a pessimist. Yeah. Yeah, living in the idea of potential and possibility. Thank you. I'll share next. Finish that thought, that idea, that sentence. And B's, it's your turn to share. A's, you're listening, learning about this person. What is the best part of your life right now? Go.
the best part of my life right now is getting to hang out with you. Seriously, this is so much fun. This is just a blast. So I'm grateful. Nice to get to spend some time with you without everybody else being around. We get to know, to look into your eyes and know you. Yeah. Sacred moment of now. I have to watch the clock. I'll be
Okay.
back.
Finish that thought, that idea, that sentence. And I think you probably know what to do by this point. Stand up, move one, or scoot. You don't even really have to stand up. Scoot one side to the right. All right, how are we doing? Good? Are we there?
I don't know where to go. We don't have enough people.
We need yes. You guys should come and join this group right here. Is it all right if I move this?
Right now.
Whoever's this is?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, it's yours, Valerie. Thank you.
I'll make sure.
All right, we're just doing a little logistical movement here, but I can do it. Maybe I need help. Thank you, Jack.
Oh, look at that.
He's so
We work
brilliant.
together.
Yes, and so you're going to come here. You're both of you are going to come here, and then we're going to do a switch. Valerie, would you do me a really awesome favor?
Depends.
Will you sit here?
Yeah, sure.
And will you two sit here beside each other? Thank you.
Yeah, no, I was already her partner.
Enough times. They know each other now. Oh, thank you for your patience, everyone. Here we go. All right. Question number 4. A's, you're up. What is one of the most valuable lessons you have learned? Please share with B. What, ever in your entire lifetime? So think about it. Think about it. I'm going to give you a little extra time. Think about it. What is one of the most valuable lessons you have ever learned? Is my partner going home?
Yeah, he's pretty tired.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me.
This is the time he takes a nap.
Thank you for staying as long as you did.
Thank you.
Do you need any help? No. No. It was really nice to meet you. All right. That might not have been loud enough. Thank you, Jack. Finish that idea, that thought. Whew. Thank you for sharing A's and B's. Take a moment and consider it. B's are sharing now, right? I think I'm on track. What is one of the most valuable lessons that you have learned? As you're ready, go ahead.
All about adventure. So we have another question, maybe two, and then we're going to do an angel wash, and I want to do it right over here. Do you know what that is?
No.
Oh, good. Oh, how exciting. We'll just need help with Joan and Tom, is what I can see. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So what do you need?
Let me switch them, and then we'll...
I can feel from the energy you've learned some really great lessons in life. Finish up that thought, that idea. Ah, yes, you're really enjoying sharing about that, aren't you? That's juicy. That's what keeps us coming back together. Okay, do you know what to do? One more. Time to switch. Your sound man's going to be mad at me because I lost the little dad that goes over here. But they're not expensive.
Yeah. They're not.
Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is called an angel wash.
Okay.
It's a lovely experience. We're going to line up and face each other. So Joan will be fine in her chair, Tom will be fine in a chair. Oh, what kind of car is it? What?
A silver Highlander.
Hi everyone, we're looking for the owner of a silver Highlander. Anybody recognize that vehicle? Can we have your keys so we can move your car? We need to move it so someone can get out. We'll take your keys if you don't mind us moving it. Jack will move it for you. Okay, is everybody in place? All right. So, A's, your question is, I love this question. Your question is, what will you do for the first time in your life? That means you've never done it before. What will you do for the first time in your life in the next year? Ooh. Ooh, think about it. And go.
If you want to get home, before midnight, that's what you do. Primary laborer right here.
Am I allowed to thank you?
We'll have a group hug. I'm trying not to disrupt you.
How wonderful you are.
Thank you.
Thank you. I know. I have experienced her so far.
8 years plus. So.
Ooh.
Okay. Thank you, A's. All right, B's, it's your turn to share. What will you do for the first time in your life in the next year? Woo!
She'll be
No
back.
one's sharing with you?
What's that?
Did you already share what you're going to do for the first time in your life?
I don't
in the
know.
next year? You don't know? What might you imagine it might be?
I don't know. My life has changed so much in the last year. But I really don't know where I'm headed. I'm just open to direction.
Wow, so that's a real mystery.
I went through a near-death experience. In early 2017. Was bedridden a year ago. And where I am now, walking. My plan is to be out of the walker soon.
And maybe you'll walk again, even though it's not totally new. It's going to be like a new experience.
My physical therapist called me the Miracle Man. So I don't know. I'm open.
It's a good place to be. We don't always have the answer in the moment. Thank you, Tom. I wish I could spend more time with you on that. So sometimes that answer can't be given in just a minute, can it? And sometimes we don't really know the answer. Ooh, I feel your energy. I think I want to get to know some of you and do some of those first-time things with you. All right. Did we already switch? We did. So move one last time. This is our last question. I really appreciate your guys' good sportsmanship that you're switching. Switch one more time, all y'all. Oh, I know you guys are having such a good time. Keep going, keep moving. This group over here is winning every time. Okay, we have some talkies over here. Yep, right? Can't blame him. It's a good question. All right. Keep going, keep moving so we can keep going. 3 o'clock is looking like 3:30. Y'all are winning. Just gotta say. Okay, last question. Signs up. You know, I can't really do that very well because I broke my wrist a few months ago and my fingers still don't open, but it is up. Thanks, that was good. How are you guys doing? Wonderful. I have one last question for you. Thank you for answering, by the way. I have one last question for you. A's, you're up. The question is, who would you like to thank and why? The question is, who would you like to thank and why? Pick a person. Ready? Go. Okay, so the process is we line up facing each other. Reverend Karen and Fred and a couple of the people that I brought with me know how to do this, so they'll assist. And
it's kind of like a little Soul Train thing. You go, everybody takes a turn going through the tunnel of love. So we'll just have Tom and Joan maybe be at the end, so that they don't have to keep moving.
Right.
Maybe but we need a way for them to go through also, so they can both do it, right? They can go through. The only challenge would be for Joan scooting her chair, because it won't scoot this way, right?
Right. So what happens when they go through the line? I guess that's the question.
Always appropriately.
Right.
Okay, I think I have to switch them.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's been a minute. Thank you, A's. B's, it's your turn. A's, you're listening. B's, you're sharing. Who would you like to thank and why?
Why can't Joan go straight down?
She can go down, but I'm talking about as they go down, so they go down and then they're at the end of the line. The line keeps moving like this, so the next person can go down. Otherwise, you end up running into the wall.
Right. Okay. I guess she could probably maneuver.
We can try it.
Yeah, we can try it.
If it's too hard, we'll
She
just move
knows.
around
Yeah.
her.
That's good.
Okay, all right. So will you just assist me with that? I want to honor her. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And
So we're gonna.
so it's a standing.
start here.
Yeah. And so Tom isn't going to be able to stand that whole time either.
Right.
I'm sure. So he can sit. And so that's why I wonder if maybe they can just be across from each other and remove. Let's just put them on the end, and they won't get to move down, but it's okay. It won't be bad. They'll have the experience. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I think that'll be good. All right, how are we doing?
Put them on this end right here.
I think so. I think that would make sense. Oh, that was so beautiful. Such lovely energy. So finish up that thought, finish up that sentence. Finish up that idea. Thanks for the sound effects from the street. That was lovely. So you guys really got it going on, how to do this. So I'm going to have you model the next. Hey, y'all. Hey.
Oh.
Cute one's over here.
Oh, me?
Yeah. Hey, Rick.
You know you're yelling.
It was a friendly yell.
Oh.
So you're going to watch these guys because they know how to do this. I'm counting on you. All right. So here's what you're going to do. See how you're facing each other just like this, but you're sitting in a chair? I'm going to ask you to stand up, move over here, and still face each other standing up. Can you do that? I'm going to keep you in a chair for this next activity, okay? Because I think it'll be easier for you. Okay, this group over here, you're going to stand up, you're going to walk over here, and you're going to end up standing, facing someone. Karen, you're going to help me out here, right? Mm-hmm. Freddie, Allison, you guys know what you're doing. Karen, you know what you're. Karen Meyer, you know what you're doing. Okay, Chatty Cathy's over here. Do you get the picture of what we're doing?
Oh, you want us to stand up and go?
Stand up, come on over, face someone. Joan, you're going to come down to this end. Tom, we'll put you across from Joan on a chair, if that's okay. What do you think?
Yeah.
What, Jack? Joan, I'm going to have you come to the very end.
Sure. Very end.
Be special. Be special right here.
In a good way,
Can you sit here, Tom? It doesn't matter if you're facing the same person. Just get in a line, facing each other.
Everybody.
So scoot it right here.
A little bit further down.
Yep. Can you come down a little bit more, Joan?
Yep. There's a big crowd.
I know. I love it. Do we have room? Does this move?
It's on wheels.
Isn't that convenient? Okay, come all the way down, Tom, to here. Okay, fill in the line. Thank you for helping. Okay.
Muscles and boots and
Everybody's.
What do they gotta do here?
Do you want to stand?
Oh, okay. Down one. Okay, same person again?
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who you're across from. Sweet, you can come in right here. Hi.
Oh, okay.
What's your name?
Pauline.
Hi, Pauline. Patty.
You've got nice cold hands, warm heart.
Bingo. Yep.
Maybe catch her at the end.
Yes. Will you catch at the end?
I will catch at the end.
Okay, scoot down just a little bit, Dan, right? Hi, Dan, come on down. Scoot down just so you're gonna catch. And then you'll keep it moving at this end. Okay, good. Okay. Are you joining us? Charmin? Okay. All right, that's okay. All right. So I want you guys to be, if you can, be part of the line here. Jack, you'll just go right here.
Okay.
Tom, can I have you be right here? Is that? Oh, never. You know what? Yeah. Can we come to him? Yeah. I love that idea. Aren't we great? Okay, stay right there. I'm going to be right here. Come down this way, just a smidge. Perfect. Are you okay? I'm sorry to bother you.
I'm okay.
All right. Thank you.
In front of him?
Somewhat. This is perfect.
Okay.
You guys are going to stay right here for now. So, maybe you've done this before. Maybe you haven't. I appreciate your willingness to play along. Have you gotten to know each other a little bit more? Have you discovered some really beautiful things about each other?
Yeah.
Have you discovered some really beautiful things about yourself?
Yes.
Possibly, right? So this is an opportunity to receive love, to receive kindness, to receive compassion, and to give it. So each person is going to be sent through this little tunnel. It's called an angel wash. All of us that make up the tunnel, we are the angels. And we are going to whisper sweet kindness to the beloved that's walking through. So here's your instruction as you're going through. It's tempting to want to just stop. Oh, and feel it. And we'll be here till 6 o'clock if you do that.
Dinner served, right?
Would it be better if we were closer?
Yeah, you want it. You will come in a little bit, and it's also tempting to want to say, "Oh, thank you," and "Oh, I love you too," and "Oh, this is thank you. This is a time to receive." So I'll invite you. I'll send you down each time. I'll invite you to close your eyes because everyone along here is going to guide you, right? We'll guide you. Oh, wait. Are you guys willing to guide the person coming through?
Yes.
Good. Reverend Karen, my bestie down here, is going to catch you at the end. If you don't want to be touched, we're going to be appropriate. She says, I do.
I do want to be touched.
You know, I dig this girl. I'm a touchy kind of person, so it doesn't bother me. But if you don't want to be, if you would rather not, just do this, because that's our clue, and we're all paying attention, right? Are we all paying attention?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Yes. So what would be appropriate touch? It would be like this. It might be like this. It might be like this. It might be like this. And you guys are, right? And look at how she's still walking. And she's not saying a word, but she's taking it in, isn't she? Right?
And we're whispering.
And we're, yes, anything that you want. So you can feel how you're kind of far apart from each other. Now you know you're going to come in a little bit closer. So come a little bit closer to each other. Make that a narrower passage. All right? You guys get the feeling for how it's going to go?
And then I will be at the end of the catch, but then I'm going to get in the line, and then the next person who just got caught is going to catch the next person.
Did you guys all hear that? So Reverend Karen will be at the end of the line. She will catch the first person that comes through, maybe the first two. No, but just the first one. She'll catch the first person that comes through. They're going to turn around and be the catcher for the next one.
So after you come through here,
she's going to go like this. She's going to catch me. She joins the line. I become the catcher.
We're going to have to move down.
And we're going to keep going. That's why we put Joan and Tom at the end. Okay. Are you guys ready?
I have to move down this way? Okay.
Then we're going to move, yes, this way. That's why they're here.
Yeah.
So because it'll make it easier for you to not have to move, but you will go down. Good?
We're not going to.
Oh, yeah, you're going down. If you want to. You don't have to. And you don't have to keep your eyes closed. Okay, so recap. You're going to be receiving. If you don't want to be touched, do this. If you're good, just do this. If you want to, close your eyes. You don't have to. Okay? You don't have to. It's a new experience for some people, so if you're more comfortable with your eyes open, leave them open. Are you guys ready? Yeah. Are you excited? Yeah. So, Jack's going to go first. Ha ha ha. So, wait, I'm going to have to start like this because you're so tall.
Through here.
Okay, go. I forgot your name. So embarrassed.
they're not going to be able to hear.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Go down. Get a little closer so that you can help this person through.
You can do it either way. Whichever way is good for you. Okay, wait. Let me start you. Just let this be a beautiful experience of love. Let that love in. Both who you are and love the activity of love. Go ahead and come. You guys can come a little closer so that you can help her along.
They don't want to.
They don't
Just
want
keep
to.
staying there.
Oh. Well, you go close to
Yeah,
them.
we do it.
Are you coming this way a little bit? Tom, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Come this way a little bit. Scoot down this way just a little bit. Come closer. Yeah, come closer here. Yeah, come closer.
Not my business.
So this is the moment to let love in, to just let yourself be loved on. Just enjoy, knowing that your light is bright. What is your name, Gloria? Gloria. I wish I was remembering better. All right, Gloria. Oh, who you are is a magnificent gift to this world. Your light is unlike any other because it is personally God shining right past you. Let that light shine. Let that love in. Okay.
We have to be backwards.
Yes. Beautiful gift. You've always touched my life. It's just the most beautiful and profound way. I'm honored to spend this time with you. So here you go. Ready? Let the love in. What's your name? I don't remember your name.
Chris.
Don't know if I knew that. Hi, Chris. So, Spirit is loving itself as you. Enough perfect you. Enough lovable you. And so this is the time to let that love in. Listen. It was gone. Beautiful light. Beautiful light. So here, this is your journey of love. Just really let it in. These people who love you, let them show it. It's in your heart, receive
Jim.
Jim, I was close. I was going to say Jim. Right, Jim. Stacy, I know all about you.
Tanya.
Tanya, that's right. Wonderful. Happy to know that. Thank you. Oh my God. Good job.
Kathy? Right. Okay, Julie, it is your turn. Now you gotta get down.
Just in a short time, there come to know you and love you.
Cute.
So you get to do your own endeavor. That's in you are just in this moment endeavor. Let yourself receive. This is your time. Let love in. Let it have its way with you. I'm going to take this with you. Don't remember your name. Don't trip. All right. You in action. There's nothing better going on in this world. There's more in this world. There's a lot of people. You'll never see the world. I've always seen it. And so this is a time for you to see it. Just let it love. Let love have its way.
Wenda. Right? Is it right? Yes, okay, I got it.
Daydreaming.
Mm-hmm.